Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, you guys. It's not good.
My name is Marcy Sargent. I'm the Executive Director of Mace Kingsley Family Center International. Carol Kingsley started Mace Kingsley so that children could go in session. Started with one auditor and quickly grew it up to a number of auditors. We average
No mention of the child auditors, of course, right?
80 to 90 people coming through our doors every week. We have a 5,000 square foot building here with 14 auditing rooms, a large backyard, full PURIF, and we're dedicated to taking children on up the bridge.
Isn't that great?
There isn't any situation you have as a parent that we can't help you with. We're so...
Because you know why? As soon as they possibly can, they want to get those children on the production lines because children produce. Children need to be upstat. They need more slave labor. They need more children to be on the wait staff, to be in the kitchen, to be doing construction, to be doing landscaping, to not be going to school, but lying about them getting math, reading, writing. That's what they don't tell anyone. Not to mention asking children sexual questions in these auditings.
Confident in our ability to help you with anything that's happening in your family. If we have to start with a...
Listen to that. Anything that's happening in your family. Yeah, because that's where they get the blackmail material. Not to mention all the abuse of these poor children. I feel so bad for them. But nobody knows anything, do they?
For the physical handling, we do that along with an assist program.
Do you guys want to know what a physical handling is? Do you really want to know what a physical handling is? A physical handling might be locking the child in the auditing room and not letting them out. Because, by the way, they will be auditing these children. And if the children don't get their e-meter flowing correctly, they're not leaving. The children will not leave until the auditor deems it's okay for them to leave, which means the children are locked in rooms. But several federal agencies don't care. Several police departments don't care. Immigration is fine with little Mexican children or perhaps children from Africa or Sweden or Norway. They're totally fine with those little children being flown into the United States, being signed over to guardianship to an American citizen to force these little babies into auditing. And I don't want to hear it anymore. All you have to do is do a little research. It's all over the internet. And this right here, I checked to make sure Facebook videos that are public are allowed to be shared on YouTube. So don't even try it.
This establishes the auditor as a terminal for your child.
You see that? Strange people touching your children that are not even the parents or family members. No boundaries. Zero boundaries. Do you guys see why they work hard to hide a lot of stuff?
Someone who's uptone, who listens to them and...
Listen to that, uptone. Do you guys know what uptone means for a child? Well, I'm going to tell you what uptone means for a child is that the child is not going to cry. The child is not going to question anything. The child is not going to ask to go play outside. The child is going to make sure that he's upstat. The child is going to make sure that he does everything that he's told, not ask questions, and is upstat, which means he or she is producing the statistics that Scientology wants them to produce. Facts. Facts.
And acknowledges them. Truly hears them.
I do wonder where they got all these images. Maybe Mitch Brisker could help us with that since he did so many videos while he was in Scientology. All these little children sitting around playing. We all know that that's fake.
My daughter was really, really shy, and that wasn't who she is.
Oh, she was really shy. Well, a lot of children are shy. Like, that's a problem? Look at these fools. I was shy, believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe.
And so the auditing has just allowed her to become more her.
Fake, fake, fake. You know, when these children go into these auditing centers, nobody's giving them a hug. The little girl's not smiling and running around. You guys know that. Fake.
The parents' dream to see their true child.
That's that love bombing crap. Makes one a barf.
Having a lot of issues just with going to sleep,
You listen to the ignoramus stuff. Yes, I know I didn't birth a child, but I can assure you I took care of a lot of children. Since I'm the oldest girl in the family, best believe I was taking care of children.
willing to listen and contribute.
You see that? They told her to look back and smile. Fake. It makes me want to puke. Look at her now. Look at that little girl now. You see that? Does she look happy to you guys? FBI, does that little girl look happy? LAPD, Clearwater PD, Boston PD, Denver PD. Does that little girl look happy? Is anybody going to intercede and help these children? Because I will do it until I take my last fucking breath.
And it was like we got home and she was a totally different kid. I recommend Mace Kingsley.
Oh, is that right? She was a totally different kid. Because she was submissive? Because she was told to not be down-tone? Or banky? Or out ethics?
To all parents. My kids have had issues and they always get handled.
Do you believe these? Oh, I want to swear. Should I? I don't know. Am I in the mood to swear? If you guys have a problem with swearing, just turn it off because I ain't no perfect person.
She's the one who comes to me and is like, Mom, I need to go back to Mace Kingsley.
Do you believe these people? And by the way, do you guys know how much money these parents are paying for these children to be indoctrinated and abused? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but a lot of these parents, look how sickly they look. Yes, we know they're under duress. Yes, we know they're stressed. Yes, we know that they're paying every freaking cent they have. We know this. But there comes a time where you have to be responsible.
If I ask, do you like school or ice cream shop or the beach or the pool?
You see how they're trying to play it up, you guys? They know people are onto them and they had enough. Guess what? Denmark ain't playing around. Denmark is not fucking around. A cute little boy. But that, you know what? That's not what this sweet little boy looks like when he's sitting in the auditing room, wired up to these stupid e-meters that he's got to hold. Or how about when he's got to be made to stand still in that auditing room, not moving for hours. Hours. By the way, that's a form of mind control. Just go look it up. And there's something I want to say about that picture, but I mean, I might be reading into it, but you know, there's a lot of pervs out there. So people need to be careful what kind of videos and images they're putting out about their children.
The pool? No, it's Mace Kingsley. It's like their happy place.
And they're all foreign. It's Miss Kingsley. And I'm not making fun of that. It is time for people to wake up. It is time for those parientes to wake up.